Well, hello everyone, Father Hoffa here with your next edition of WWW Wednesday Walking with the Word, and well, that's where I am today. I am in Ireland. I'm in a place called Maynooth, and I'm at St. Patrick's College, and this is the chapel at St. Patrick's College. It is the largest choir chapel in the world, and what that means is that the seats are facing one another like in the seminary. And so a beautiful place to be. I'm over here with Integrity Restored. We'll be filming and speaking all on things regarding the issue of pornography and the awful plague that it is in the world in which we live today. And so took a moment to be able to do this and to share with you this beauty, but also to do what we do with WWW, which is walk with the Word. And so the gospel that we hear on Wednesday is about attachment. Jesus says, if you are attached even to people, even to the most intimate of people, like your father or mother or any family member, and that keeps you from the Lord, it's not good. It's so important for us to be able to be solely focused on exactly what God calls us to, because when we lose those attachments and are focused on the Lord, then what comes from that is a beautiful relationship that we are able to have with Him. And so as we think about our daily lives, it's important for us to consider, what are the attachments that we have? What are the attachments that we have to material objects? What are the attachments that we even have to people when they take priority over the Lord? And as our Lord continues, He says that a part of this is making sure that we have all that we need in life. Sometimes we burst out of the gate, and He talks about, having all the supplies for a build. And if a person were to start but not to have everything that they needed, then they would have to stop and either get more capital or get more supplies. And it would be pretty embarrassing. And for you and I, sometimes we think that we have exactly all that we need to be able to get into heaven, for instance, or to be able to be the best at whatever vocation it is, that whether we're a husband, a wife, a mother, a father, whether we're a priest or religious, whatever it is that we're called to, or we're on our way to finding out that calling. And even within the calling, we need all of those proper tools necessary to our state in life. And we need the Lord. And so we want to make sure that we have all of those proper tools necessary to be able to enter into that vocation and to be free of those attachments. Because when we're free of those attachments, we're able to move in a quicker, more efficient way versus being held down by so many different aspects of life, being held down by sin, being held down by the things that we don't really need. And then what we get into as well is we get into the excuses. Well, I really do need this. But you need it more than you need the Lord. And sometimes it's important for us to put it in perspective. Those things that we need, even though they're important, our relationships with others, are the things that we have in life. Who gave them to us? Versus what have those things given to us? The Lord's given them to us. They didn't give us the Lord. And so it's important for us to make sure that we take the time to give God His proper due, to make sure that He is at the center of our life, and to free ourselves from those attachments that stop us from making Him the center of our life. And so I pray for all of you, and especially in this work that I do, talking about the evils of pornography, it's always a reminder that that is a big attachment that a lot of people have, the attachment to sin and the attachment to this particular evil, because it can stop us from living out the vocation that God has given to each one of us and to do things for His greater honor and glory. So think about it, share the good news, share the word, and if you're ever over here in Ireland, get to Maynooth, come to St. Patrick's College, visit this beautiful choir chapel, because, man, is it beautiful. God is here, God be praised, and God bless you. This has been another installment of WWW Wednesday Walking with the Word. My prayers for you, and we'll see you next week.